B flat or B flat? Well, I'm not really sure about that title. It sounded good in my brain, but what I'm talking about today is B flat. Yes, that's the key of B flat. I love the key of B flat, and why do we not hear more people playing in it? It's a fantastic key. In fact, why are we not playing more in all the flat keys? I understand that traditions are based on maybe sharp keys because of the instruments. You know, G, D, A would be Scotland and Ireland. But actually, if we go back to the 18th and 19th century, there are so many tunes written in the flat keys. If you go back to a Marshall book, a William Marshall book, or a Scott Skinner book, or actually any of the books from the Highland Music Trust, I've talked about them before. There's so many keys in the flat keys, and it just sounds beautiful. Let me show you. That tune was called Mrs. Forbes Leith, and it was originally in Scott Skinner's 30 Strathspeys and Reels and released in 1868. And I learned it from Alistair J. Hardy's Caledonian Companion, another great book, definitely worth getting. So why do people not play more in the flat keys nowadays? I think a lot of musicians think that they're difficult, but what does difficult really mean? Difficult just means that you're unsure of it, and you're worried about giving it a shot. But nothing is difficult if you practice it. And all the musicians that play in the sharp keys, they don't worry about them because they play in these keys all the time. But these sharp keys are just as difficult as the flat keys. Playing a flat key is just about practicing it. And you can be a musician at any stage, you just have to start playing the scales. So a scale of B flat. Few exercises and just thirds. No A flat, so. So after practicing a few scales and a few different exercises, they're no more difficult once you become confident with them. Anyway, I'd like to get some sage advice on this, but I really don't have any. It's about practice. And the older we get, we still have to practice as much as we ever did. We've got to keep trying new things or we'll just get really bored. So I am going to play you another Scott Skinner tune. Now it's a reel called Mary Walker. It's a tune I first recorded with Dave Milligan on my Third Flight Home album. So that was a B flat reel, and I think you could probably quite noticeable that I need to do a bit more practice myself. Anyway, I've just set up a Patreon account, and it'd be great if you were able to support me, or even check out the link below. There's 3 tiers of support. It's a $1 tier, a $5 tier, and a $10 tier, all in different ways you can support me on a monthly basis to continue making these music continue making these music and videos and making albums. I really appreciate it. And as I say, the link's below, and I'll see you the next time.